up, everyone? Welcome back to Pommy and Oz. Hope we're all doing absolutely splendidly. It's Monday, it's a new week, it's a new dawn. Horrible weekend for me, and then a good end. We had the mighty Rangers get up against Ross County, which cheered me up after the capitulation that was the United City game. But what we're doing today is something a bit different. A lot of people have asked for it. We're doing the new FM. We're going to do a little series on that. I'm going to try and rebuild United. And then maybe for a bit of off-season content, we might take a really crap team back to the heights. But first of all, if you are new around here, please drop a like, please drop a sub. We do all sorts of content here. We've got AFL, we've got round ball soccer, we've got cricket, we've got everything. Bit of life, bit of bants, have a bit of fun. If it is your type of thing, we've got the legends here: Sean Costello, McDonald, Sandra McDonald, Rory Forster, Sain, Andrew Scott, Greg Whittaker, Lana Owens, Big Azza James, Peter Haywood, Alexander Lana, Timmy P, Byron Issa, Cameron, and Libbo Jr. They have jumped on the Pommy and Oz train. You can become a member if you want. Link is in the description. And also, you should be where the subscribe button is, which most of you should already know. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the first kind of housekeeping of Football Manager, go through the team, go through my thoughts, have a look at some signings, and then we will crack straight into it. So let's get into it. Okay then, so we've got here, as you can see, we've been signed. We've replaced Ollie. Ollie's no longer at the wheel. Pommy is. And you can see here, 125k. We've been given a 3-year deal. So, I mean, we've got some time. Let's take a quick look. You can see, look, all you heard was 20 times. As you can see, Old Trafford, just under 75k. We've got 30 million to spend. Media say we're fourth. Interesting. This is meant to be the best 11. Few loans out as well. There's a few guys that personally I'm going to be keeping an eye on. Just off the top of the bat, Brandon Williams is going to be someone that I am looking at, because straight off the bat, I can tell thee now, definitely may not be part of the future going forward. But I definitely want to look at big Brandon. I will be looking at Laird as well. Think he could offer something. Apart from that, James Garner, obviously, he's doing really well. Chong at the bottom there as well. He's got a real high rep as well. So, I mean, it's going to be one of them cases that was going to be a wait and see of what we're doing. We can see here that United want to really do focus on signing high reputation players. They may hate me for that, because I'm not about that. I don't feel like we need an intra-club, but we will see the media. So let's get into it. So for those who are new to FIFA, what I always like to do, and I've had this way, I saw this ages ago off another YouTuber of how he sets his teams up. And this is my settings. So what I genuinely do is I take a look at the squad first. Obviously, I am familiar with the United one, but looking at it, obviously, Ronaldo is our best player. Obviously, Varane, Pogba there, Sancho, Fernandes. So looking at this, it gives me a good indication of where the squad is. It's interesting because I'll probably be looking at playing Diego Dalot, and that's probably where I'll be looking, because I don't rate Wan-Bissaka, so we're probably going to make a lot of changes. I always do this, and then we have a look at a tactic. So for me, for the tactics, we'll have a placeholder at first, and then this may change. So looking at it, we've got a lot at United. There is a lot of width that is instantly striking out at us as a talent. So we'll go with a fluid counter-attack, because I don't think United are good enough yet to play a dominant type of system. Now, my brain is telling me to play 4-3. See, I like that. 4-3-3, playing it out wide. I do feel, though, like Ronaldo needs two people. So, but we'll look at this, and we'll get it in. And then we'll fiddle around. So we'll just stick a placeholder 11 just off the top of my head. So I'm going to have Dalot there, but he's going to be a question. We'll have Varane I think we need another centre-back. It's going to have to be Harry Maguire. They're saying a central defender. I'll have him as the ball player. And I'm not having him as... Oh, dear. Maguire's gone, based on that. Left back, we've got Mr. Wing back, we're going to have him. So this is going to be the position that we need to change. So, as you can see, they're saying Vidic. I've got a few players in mind. We'll go through that in a sec. The roaming playmaker and the box-to-box. Well, the box-to-box, I'm going to have Mr. Pogba. Roaming playmaker, obviously, Bruno. I think that writes itself. Now, I'm looking at the contract situation and I may cash in on Pogba. On the right, we'll have Sancho. On the left, think we're going to go Rashford. He's going to be injured, though. And then up top, obviously, Ronaldo. I think that works. That's a good link-up. So, looking at this straight away... We're definitely going to have to go out and buy a centre-back, I feel. I may look at Mengi. Let's do that now. Let's go into the development centre and look at Mengi. Because in an ideal world, I would like to pull this side a little bit younger. Because there's Diallo here as well, who I am looking at as well. Big style. He may be a guy that plays early doors. We'll definitely take a look at him. Let's have a look. Let's just throw him into the squad. Let's have a look at what he looks like as... Let's see what Mengi's preferred is. Because, I mean, they're all ball players. So, central defender. So, I mean, let's have a look. So, we're probably going to... We probably are looking at a left back, aren't we? And a right back. And a CDM. Definitely... I do want to sort the striker situation out as well, but I mean, that's long term because Ronaldo's not going to last forever. But let's have a look at what we've got out there. Let's get the housekeeping. So, first of all, we need, I think, when you're first here, you've got to check your contract. So, where have we got a bit of money? Well, I think straight away we can have a look at taking him out. Let's see what offers we've got. So 76 million is the top end. If we can get 90, I'll be happy. Let's cash in on him. Cavani, again, he may have to stay. We'll have a look. We'll offer him to clubs. See, it's only 6 million, so it's not... Yeah, we'll probably keep him. Might as well look at that. 135k straight away on the books. 4 million. If we can get 5 for him, I will jump for joy. As opposed to that, let's look at any high potential players that we'll keep an eye on Levitt. But I mean, when it's just 3, it's not really good enough. Lingard may be someone that we throw in. I do like Lingard though. Maybe someone that we throw in looking at it moving forward. So let's get into the administration side straight away. I think, first of all, we need a new assistant coach. So I'm bringing with me Roy Keane straight away. Roy Keane is going to come in. I don't care how much it costs. We'll be prudent with that. So what we're looking for is... Fucking Kylian Mbappe's linked with us. I want to try and do it as realistic as possible. I don't want to just take the mick. So I'm thinking in my short list of players, I'm thinking Kessie is one of them I'll look at. So Kessie is one of them that I'll look at. We'll go and get a scout report for him. But he is someone that I'm definitely looking at. Frank Kessie. The other one as well is, I think, proven Premier League experience. Ibs Bissouma. I'm not a huge fan, seeing that he could be 36 million. But could be a decent player. We're looking at the squad comparison. He's going to slot straight in. We do expect to lose Pogba this transfer window. So straight away, he's someone that could come in and look good. He breaks up the play as well. I enjoy it. You see, look, good understanding of the language, normal personality, good timing and challenge. He's brave as well, and he's got good work rate. That's what I'm looking at. Now, the other position that I'm looking at as well is right back. So, finding the back. So, the guy that I've identified is this guy here. So, let's have a look at his scouting report. We haven't got one yet, but he's going to be someone that I'll look at. So, let's skip forward a day and come back to it. And we have got an offer in here, 5 million. We will take that. We'll play a couple of the games as well straight up, but I mean, straight away, we're going to try and fix that position. So we've got 5 days to Luton. Not long. Let's have a look at what we can do. So straight away, the scouting report. There's sometimes to be a bit work rate. Lingard's work ethic may help to exploit this. So we should be winning this game quite comfortably. The analysts have done a really good job of giving us a bit of intel. But I think what we'll do straight away is we'll put in a bid for Frank Kessie because he is the cheaper of the two. So I'm thinking 15, and we'll give them 25 a bit later, and they've accepted it. Can't help feel that I've fleeced myself there, but we'll start negotiations. Important player, yeah, I'm happy with that. Negotiate contract. So what is he on at the moment? So we estimated wage earns 67. Fuck, Jesus, this guy's off his tree, isn't he? Right. We'll add some clauses. If we win the Premier League, I'll give you 2.3. Can we get him down to the lowest end of that? Oh, he's taken it. I'm happy with that. It's a big pay rise for him, but I'm happy with that. So if we can get Kessie in, I think that's a good start. We'll look at Max Aarons next. Tottenham are rumoured to be interested in the player. The injury list has come out, and as you can see, we've got a few. I can't believe Phil Jones is there. I mean, he's definitely someone that we're going to try and move on as well. You know what? If we can get a mil for him, it's a lot of money off the books, isn't it? Let's be honest. Van der Beek is going to be someone that probably gets a chance under the new system as well. So sooner he's out, the better. Sooner he's out. So let's do our first meeting. So start press conference. So what is the question? What's it feel like to be? Well, smile warmly. I'm very proud to see what we can do. What's it meant to be like managing? It's a wonderful feeling. Happy to work within the budget. I think so. Yeah, I think that's right. I want to play attractive football. Yeah, we're just going to do that. We're excited to get to work. Have to win the fans over. We want consistent vision. It's about balance. I think straight away defensive midfielder is obvious. Okay, I think that went pretty well. Let's have a look. It went okay. That's good. Right, so we're going to have our first game, which is exciting. Coming up. Hopefully we can get Kessie over the line just before that. Hopefully we can get Kessie just over the line just before that. So we'll get into the tactics screen as soon as possible. And there we are. We've got Roy Keane here. That is good news. A lot of people wanting to know about Roy Keane. I couldn't be happier. We got Roy in. Got Roy Keane in, so I mean that's a great start for us. We're happy with that. You can't beat it. So we've got a bit of experience there, a bit of United. Declan Rice would be the huge choice, but look at that, 71 mil, man. 71 mil. Who else are they looking at? Cabral, not really interested. You see, Gravenbach is another one that does impress me. Young Ajax player. Let's have a look at what his agent says. So he's a bit younger option though. Kessie's the now. McNeil, he's not good enough. Harry Kane, don't want him. Martinez, he's an option. Looking at it. Barca, he's having a very good year. Maddison, no, it doesn't interest me. So there's a few players out there that we could maybe look at moving forward. Moving forward, like I feel that we're in a pretty good space forward. It's probably looking at that. Like another centre back would be my aim. So here we go. What I always like to do, just so we got a base in this game, is just use the suggested squad and then we'll make some changes. No one wants Pogba because if he's... You see, this is what annoys me about United, is that United just spend way too much money on players. Wages. So, like, now trying to offload these clowns is mental. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been linked with us. So, let's get into it. So, Lingard isn't training very well. That is a concern. We'll take the youth prospects with us. Let's have a look at what these guys are talking about. Let's have a look. So, see, I disagree with that. And I want that. I want that. And let's see what these guys are talking about there. Let's get started. So, they're saying, I do think we need a young striker. Leo... Not really the calibre we're looking for. Right. I don't think we need a right mid. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, let's find targets on that. Right, let's move on. Let's find targets for that. Right, let's move on. So... These are other points of interest. Young player there. Could improve a lot. Alfie Devine, he's a very good footballer. Bit too old for us. Okay, so let's have a look at how we get on in this game. So that is the initial setup really for it. That's how I like to set it up. We'll get some tactics going. So obviously we want a bit of a younger side here. So... We'll put Mengi as the ball. I suppose we're going to have to really. So we'll have a look at this then. I think we've got to play... I want to kind of play a younger team. So this is the team we'll go in with. We're going with... There we are. That's our younger team. So what we'll do is we'll see how this goes. We'll get a good feel for it. Eric Bailly, amazingly, is the captain of this team. So let's have a look at how... Let's see how we get on in our first game. It's going to be interesting because, as you know, United are struggling at the moment. So let's see how we get on. Let's sort this out so it's not so slow. We'll put the key highlights for now. So we'll see how we get on. So we're in the white. So what we're looking for here really is it's a nothing game really. We're just looking for a bit of match fitness. We'll start them off on a base rate. We'll see how they get on. Obviously, with it being a young side as well, we're not going to see much. But there's a few players here that I want to keep an eye out. Diallo, Alangar, and Lingard particularly. Menji is going to be someone as well that we're looking at because we want to see if these guys get it. Wan-Bissaka scores very early on, which is interesting because he is a guy that we were looking at on the way out here. So... Set pieces might need to be something that we work on already, but that's a good little start. Nurse him through the rest of the match. Okay, we'll probably take him off at half time and we'll have a look at another kid. But first half, my concern is United only 2 shots on goal. So we might turn this to a bit more positive. Diallo, he scores. Assist from Hannibal, which is really good for us. Obviously, this is Luton, so we're not going to learn much really about these teams, but we are going to learn a little bit about what we've got coming through the system, and I think that's really important when you play this game. It's super important. So, half-time, I like what I'm seeing. Let's go into the tactics. Let's change a bit and try and get this a little bit more oomph about it. So, Menji's having a good game. Wan-Bissaka was a little bit injured, wasn't he? So we'll take a look at the next best player in line. I want to have a look. Some of these players you see are nowhere near it, but Charlie McNeil is someone, and so is this kid here, who are on the precipice in real life. So I want to have a look at that. We'll go into the tactics screen as well, because United really aren't doing much in the terms of creating chances. So let's have an analytical look at the moment of where the average positions are. So we're going through the middle well. So it's interesting. We seem to be... So I feel like we need to really... let's have a look in transition. I think a bit more overlapping from them. I want to get my fullbacks into the game a bit more. I feel like that is the call in this game. Looking for it. We've made a few changes, so let's see how it goes in the second half. But at the moment, a comprehensive performance from the younger boys. Eric Bailly, we'll take him off for a bit. We'll bring on Reece Bennett. We'll see what Reece Bennett's about. Lingard's been appalling as well, so we'll bring on another young kid. But United have cruised to this one, really. Interesting that Hannibal, 2 assists. Someone to really look out for and watch his development as well. So we're happy with this. Happy with the 2-0. I would have probably liked to see a bit more. Increase the shots this half, though. We are really starting to push it out. But that's a good win for us. We'll take that win. So we'll take that win. So obviously a lot of work to do. I'll have a little play around. So that's the initial thing, as we know. So we're going to target. Probably. I think the priority is getting another centre back in to partner Varane, and a CDM is definitely the aim. So we've got Kessie signed. He should sign at the start of the next video. We'll have a look at the centre back situation. We'll have a play around with it. We may have to persevere if we can't offload Pogba. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments who you think we should look out for. I'll see you next time.